What's up, guys? Welcome back to today's video. I'm not going to get too much into what we're doing because I feel like the title itself says it all. We're literally going to be going through different hobbies and trying to find something that can fill that space between where we scroll on our phone, sit around binge watching TV. I don't even know how many crafts I'm going to do. I'm going to try to get through as many as I can. But before we get to that, I'm in the car. And why I'm in that car? Because I'm about to turn in my physical therapist assistant application or contract. My physical therapist assistant contract. Yes, that's right. I got accepted into the program, and I'm not gonna lie, I started getting a little doubtful because I didn't see nothing in the mail, and then I waited a few days, and then when I checked, it was there and it said that it needs to be turned in by this Wednesday. Well, it's Monday today, so I'm just trying to take it in a couple days earlier. I've been waiting to get into this program, been working different semesters to get my prereqs, and the greatest thing of it all is that I got accepted into this coming fall's program. So I'm not on a wait list. I don't have to wait another year. Like, it starts next semester, which is so great for our family and the different plans that we have coming in the near future. But that's enough yip yapping because that's not what this video is for. So I'm about to go turn this in, and then we're gonna get home and we're gonna start our first hobby of the day. So stay tuned. I want to give you guys a quick look at what Canva is. So I don't have Canva Pro, as you see. I used to, but I didn't use this for a while. I wasn't really creating, so I went back to the free version. You honestly still get a lot of things with the free version. As you can see, I've made lots of templates when it comes to flyers, when it comes to things for my photography business, or just fun creative things that I want to do. I create my thumbnails on here, and you have all these options here, from documents to different social media, presentation, and so forth. You can customize the size if you know the exact measurements that you want to use. Just go into what I'm currently working on, which is this vision board. And look, it was a blank template, and I literally just went on Pinterest, or you can go in your camera roll, uploads here, and they're all in here. And then you just click on it, and then it pops up on there, and then you're able to move it around wherever. There's different elements here too. So you have sticky notes, you have things that go with different things. There's so many options. You might see pro in a lot of them, but I promise you there's still a lot that doesn't have pro, just like these. And they're just as cute, in my opinion. You can find lots of cute free ones. So many different fonts that you can go through, and then you can customize it too as you go from there. Just different projects that you might have. You can draw, free draw. Like, there's just so much you could do with this app that I highly recommend it for if you just want to be creative. I'm literally creating a vision board here, and just because I want to. Not for work, not anything specific, just because that's something that I enjoy and that's what I'm doing. So if you have a tablet, a phone, a laptop, whatever it may be, you can honestly use Canva all on there, which is so cool in my opinion. But yeah, just want to give you guys a quick look into what Canva is and what I am currently using at the moment. Okay, guys, it is officially done. I did my hobby vision board. Isn't she cute? So cute. Yes, I did this all for free too. All this stuff is the free stuff. Yeah, the reason why I wanted to create a vision board first before I hopped into the rest of this video to do the crafts is because, you know, I think of all the crafts and hobbies that I want to try, but then when it comes down to it, I'm like, did I forget something? So I want to do a fun way to be able to put it all down so that I will remember and I can kind of go off as a list. And I just made it fun looking. And then also, this is a hobby in itself. If you're bored and you want to put together what type of vision board, a savings vision board, a hobby vision board, a goals vision board, career, family, whatever, literally can do it on Canva, and it's so chill. So if you're one that's like, it's a little hard for me to get away from a screen, this is something that you can do, but also keeping your mind busy and stimulated. Look, guys.
One moment.
No, Siri, I didn't ask you nothing. But the hobbies I have on here listed is reading, baking, sewing, journaling, scrapbook, coloring, painting, crochet, and bullet journaling. That sounded like a lot, but that's okay because you know what? Although I won't be able to do this every week, if I can pick my favorites or things that I feel like I'm good at, I can make that a little bit more consistent and then I can continue to get better on the ones. Like I know I'm probably going to struggle on the crochet and sewing and all that. What do you think you're doing, mister? What? Cade, why are you looking like that? What? You're trying to move the thing. Go. Hi, Kate. Kate, say hi. Kate, say hi. Okay, so we're gonna try sewing, and this is an old sock of Kate, so it doesn't fit him anymore. Cannot find a sock with a hole, so I'm grabbing an old pair, and I'm gonna put a hole in it, and I'm gonna try to patch it. Even if I can't do it, he's not missing out on anything because his foot's too big for this anyways. Also, if you hear this that sound in the back, that is his car's racetrack going. He likes it to go on even if he's not playing with it. I think he just thinks of it like we're playing, it's playtime, and he likes the noise. Might be a little annoying, but it's just for this short second. Real quick. Where are you? You had all this space to come over here. Oh, hold on. But anyways, I got this cute sewing kit from Michaels, and it's by the brand Loops and Threads, which I just realized that's the same brand I got my crochet kit. So I already like them. Like, I'm already supporting them. I like them. Cade left. I don't know where he went, so let me go check for him. Downstairs now because Cade decided he wanted to come down here and jam out and drink his milk. So that is where we are. But here I'm about to make a little hole. Yes, buddy. What? What? About to make a little hole. And here's the thing, guys. Yeah, I'm making a hole, but I'm trusting that I can put this back together. There is my little hole. There's my hole. I feel like that looks realistic. Like, that's how my socks used to be looking like growing up. Back to the kit, though, I wanted to show. It comes, like, with so much stuff. And this was, like, $4.99. $4.99 for a basic sewing kit. And it comes with your pins. What, babe? You can't come that way. You gotta go this way. Comes with your yarn, different colors, like your basic colors, like I said, the pins. Ooh! It comes with this little tomato thing, which I see people put their pins in there so they can just easily grab it. These little clips. It comes with buttons. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna say it's to cut the yarn. Measuring tape, little scissor. Oh, I guess I could have used this to cut the sock. This is a steal. So anyways, let's try to sew this sock up. What thread is fitting through this hole? Alright, y'all, this, you can barely see it, but this hole is a little bit bigger. Wait, buddy, I got... Wait! Mom's trying to do this. Bro, is this the hardest part of sewing? Because I hope it is. There we go. We're in. Okay. Let's start from here. What, sweet cheeks? What? Yes, Bubba's. Thing is, this is practice, and he will not be wearing this, so. And then, hopefully the more I do it, the better I will get. It's like a little bubble, a little hole that I got. Okay, guys, we listen and we don't judge. Here's my final, but look, I'm gonna cut the string obviously, but look, ain't no hole though, no hole. So it might not look the prettiest, but you don't see no finger popping through. I definitely see myself want to practice more for sewing because things like this will come in handy as the kids get older. Even though it's not the prettiest, you can't see the other side, so that's what matters. So we're gonna cut it, snip, snip, boom, look at that, and then we're gonna turn it back the way it's supposed to go. Oh my god. Okay, there's like a slight hole. But look, it is like period. We're gonna be adding sewing to the motherhood, wifehood, home making lifestyles. Okay guys, here's a quick look at all of the craft stuff that I have that I've accumulated over time. I love to get more, but I do have a good amount. So I have lots of different like letters in different styles, different stickers here. I have different postcards from when we went to national parks. I have these templates. These are fun here. These little paper clips, clothespins, more letters. Some more stickers. I got some graduation, travel, since we sure went to travel a lot. Got these name labels, and then all these different cardstock paper down at the bottom. Then here in this bin, I have this puncher. It's, I don't even know what to call this, but like, it makes that design. And then I have all these washi tapes down here. Listen, Hobby Lobby has deals. Go ahead and make sure when they have deals, you go snatch some things up. Because I did get these washi tape for 99 cents and originally $3.99. Here's some of my ribbon. I have a stamp and a stamp pad. This stamp says, oh shoot, look at my hand all black. It says, we love because he first loves us. 1 John 4:19. Here I have, this is a glue gun, obviously, but this I use for stamping. What's it called? Wax stamping. We did beeswax stamping because we had a women's brunch at the church, and yeah, that was super fun. And then I have all these fun scissors that have different designs, and then look how cute those are. Period. More cardstock paper over here. Cutting board. Some stationery stuff in there. These cute hole punchers. Oh, show it. Cute hole punchers. This one shows a heart. Butterfly. Period. Kate loves to go through my crayons and not my crayons, but my markers and stuff, and I end up putting them in different bags. So this is normally full, but I had to find them all. Everything that I brought up that I'm going to be using at this moment. I have more stuff downstairs, but we're just going to go ahead and watch some Kyra Stewart because she just uploaded a hobby video, so fitting, and we're going to watch hers and we're going to craft. Okay, I'm currently waiting for this to dry, but my idea with this is to make this into little Bible verse cards. I don't know, I was just sitting there and I was like, that would be so cute. I just bought this new cardstock paper. I have these cute heart ribbons, and then I just have fun things to cut with. And so I was like, oh my gosh, it could be used as a bookmark, as a reminder, like whatever. So I'll show you what they look like at the end. Here is kind of what the final look is going to look like. Say I'm going to play around with it a little bit more with the size of marker I use. But the verse I have on here is, you are altogether beautiful, my love. There is no flaw in you. That's found in Song of Songs. So period. That's a reminder for you too. This is just a fun thing to have, just like to give to somebody or leave somewhere or hang on to you for verses that you want scripted on your heart. And now, because Kay's still sleeping, we're going to go ahead and start bullet journaling. Here's this cute bullet journal that I have. It says, may the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be pleasing in your sight, Lord, my rock and my redeemer. Psalm 19:14. Side is just your typical bullet journal, but I found it at work for 50% off, and I said, I can't pass that up. Like, this is so cute. And I'm not the very artistic person, as you can see, but I feel like the more you do it, the better you will get. And also it's for you and it's made out of love. But we're going to start a new page. And this new page is going to be a house cleaning schedule, because I am someone who will pick up different things around the house, but like I feel like without seeing a schedule, I'm not hitting everything that I could. I get like the basics of the bathroom, the kitchen, and stuff like that. But like the nitty gritty stuff, that should be tend to as well. So I feel like if I do a cute crafting out of it, that I'll be more likely to follow it and stick with it. And I'll probably feel a lot better. No cap, I gotta get at y'all level because he is in my ribs and that joint is hurting so bad. So there's a list that I wanted that I liked off of Pinterest, and I'm going to use that and maybe add my own things. It's the homemaking schedule here on TikTok. So I'm basically going to follow this resume. So real quick, I think I'm going to use this template because I think this is so cute. And this is giving like homemaking aesthetic. And so I'm going to use this cardstock paper as the background, I think. Or I'm going to cut it out and it's going to be the outline of this, but I don't know yet. I haven't decided. Okay, here is the most recent update. Look, it's already so cute and I barely did anything. So I went ahead and put my gold stickers up there, homemaking, and then over here it's going to be scheduled because it's going to bleed into this page. Like I said, this is going to be a front cover. I don't know if it's going to be of our family or I'm going to find an aesthetic picture off of Pinterest. I don't know yet. And then I just thought this was cute. It gets homemaking aesthetic as well. Here it's going to be the schedule. We'll update on that too because I need to think this through. And also Kate just woke up, so I'll probably have to come back to this later. Good morning, guys. It is currently like 8 a.m. I'm getting ready to go to work. I go to work at 9:30. Yay! I didn't realize that I got up so early that I had this much time to spare. But I woke up super hungry, so we're making pancakes, and then I'm sure by the time I leave or shortly after, Kate will be waking up. So he'll have pancakes made and ready to go for him. Yeah, I probably won't do much hobbies or crafts today just because of work. And then right after work, I have my baby appointment. So it's going to be a pretty busy day. I'm going to try to do some small things like crochet. It's probably going to be out the picture because that's probably going to take me some time. I'm going to do something that is not going to take up too much time and I can still be present with Deshawn and Cade for the evening since I'll be gone most of the day. I got my cup of water to start the day off with. I think I'm going to make like a strawberries and cream latte. Like, I'm trying to cut back on lattes and not drink so much caffeine because I need to drink more water, but a video on TikTok and they use strawberry milk and I was like, wait a minute, that sounds good. And I've been into like brevets, and which is just half and half instead of like regular milk. Some heavy whipped cream and the strawberry milk. I think it's gonna be bomb. I'm gonna bring them both with me because sometimes at my appointment I could be sitting there for some time, but that's what I'll do. I'll go downstairs to my little library and pick a book. The thing is, I've been in a book slot for so long. Like, I used to read books all the time. British, I'll be like, can you just put your book down, or do you have to take your book with you in the car and we're going 5 minutes down the street? I'm like, yes, you never know the opportunity that you might get to read. And now I'm to the point where I'm like, low-key a chore. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to try to pick up a fiction book. We're going to go pick downstairs when I'm done. But I just feel like I don't have as much time anymore. Like, I'd rather fill my time with other things than read. That makes sense? So crazy because I used to read all the time. Even when Kate was a newborn, I was reading. Okay, we're going to improvise. Time that I have some free time for work. So I'm going to eat, make these pancakes, pick out a book. And then I want to try to get some Bible reading done because I haven't read my Bible in a few days. Start the week off good and just get into my word because, you know, some things be knocking me off a little bit and I got to realign myself with the Lord. It sounds boring when I'm talking on here, which doesn't make me mad. But I'm like, I don't sound boring. Like, you know, little girls on YouTube, like, not necessarily like that, but like they're... listening to them is fine. So I hope I don't come off annoying and I come off a little bit enjoyable to talk with. I promise I'm gonna phone you out. And also for that homemaking journal, or not homemaking, but the bullet journal, I got a little bit more done yesterday. I'm gonna give you guys like a full update when I'm done. Just because I feel like I was on that for a little bit longer than I expected. Okay guys, but it's looking cute and I'm loving it. This is giving a good pour. That already looks yummy. Heavy whipping cream, that's going in first. Strawberry milk. This brand is like the best strawberry milk ever. And the thing is, it's not pink, so like no artificial dye. I'm not used too much because they sound licensed milk, so it's good. Got glass straw. Let's see. I feel like I'm gonna add a little bit more strawberry. Whip. Creamy. Love. Okay, here is my bookshelf that I have from all my books from before. And then down below is all my craft stuff. I think I might do the wedding people because people have been talking about that one and how it's funny, and that might be a lightweight. Good morning. Guys, I have not been able to eat anything sweet or much of a food selection at all today because I just had my glucose test that I had to go take. I've been putting it off for a few weeks, so I'm a little late. But I only had eggs this morning. Eggs, 2 eggs, all hungry. And the fact that I couldn't have sweets made me want sweets even more. So hard. It's like 4 o'clock now. So now I get to eat my choice of snack. And this was in my purse. But I'm about to go to Wendy's because that sounds really good. Like I just... So I did do some reading of the wedding people. Not too far in yet to be able to give my input and how I feel about it. But I'm going to read it some more. Probably going to put it on the audio. So today... I'm hoping I can start crocheting and color. Like color sounds relaxing too with a podcast or a audiobook going on. Whew. One thing about me is I feel like I look like a Oompa Loompa while being pregnant. But anyways, this is where I'm at. I'm comfortable. I'm going to be doing a crochet kit. And I picked a dinosaur. So when I went in there into Michael's, this is where I got it from. I was like, oh, which one to do? Like, they're all cute. And then I spotted the dinosaur, and it's like, I have to do that. I have to do the dinosaur because Cade likes dinosaurs. When I accomplish this, not if, when, I give it to him, or it could be in a Zoom or something like that. So I'm really hoping this isn't going to be that hard because I want to learn. And I thought the best way to learn would be from a kit. You just grab the yarn, and you get a hook, and you look at the yarn, and you're like, what the freak is this going to turn into? Because I'm about to just rip it. It comes in. There's that fluff that's going to be in the dinosaur. But this was $9.99 at Michael's. Plus 25% off. I think that's pretty good for a kit. This is what we're looking like right here. And I'm already looking at it like, how are you going to turn it into this? So we're going to trust the process, and we're going to get to crocheting. You guys, I started reading this instruction, and this is like gibberish. Like, it literally, the instructions for set 1 says, with CA, make a MR, CH1, 3, SC, and ring, or, like, what the freak? I don't know these abbreviations. Knowledge of crochet is required. Well, this might be harder than I thought.
And how to work single crochets into them.
I've been at this for like the past 20-30 minutes. This is how far I got. And this isn't even correct. I'm still at the step 1 of trying to do a daggone magic ring. I mean, it looks simple in the directions for the tutorial, but it's not, mine's not looking the same. So right now, I'm partially blaming on myself and my skills, but I'm also blaming on the size of this hook. It's too small to grip the thickness of the yarn to even allow me to maneuver easily. We're going to take a pause on this crochet, and we're going to end up getting those tools whenever we make our way out to Belden. But for now, I'm going to go color. You can't do wrong with color, right? Okay, I'm about to turn in for the night. Look how cute this is. Literally a coloring page. Free. What I like about this, because I was a little salty, I did want to print it out. We ran out of printer ink, and so I was like, well, I guess I could color on my iPad. Actually trying it is still very therapeutic. Also, I can go on Pinterest, just like I did for this one, look up different coloring sheets, and then download it for free, import it to GoodNotes, and I get all my colors that I ever needed. Definitely a good pick me up from after that crochet, because like I said, that was stressing me out. Good morning, guys. It is a Friday. Don't mind how I look. I know I look crusty. Like I said, it is the morning. It's 7 a.m. I'm just going to try to get some things done before I go to work. And one of those things is going to be reading my Bible, a journal prompt. And I'm going to show you how I have it laid out, because that's another activity that you can do in your journal. Instead of just writing the questions down, just, I don't know, make it cute, make it just a little more interesting for today's agenda, because I do plan on this to be the last day to film, and we're going to wrap everything up today. I'm going to be doing a little Michael's haul after work today. We might be getting a KitchenAid, so if we get that KitchenAid, that will be featured in the baking session that I want to do. I create a to-do list for this morning, because I don't know if it's just me, but I'll go to bed with all these things in my mind that, okay, if I wake up early, this is everything that I can accomplish. And then when I wake up, I'm like, what the freak was I waking up at this time for? Like, I can't remember nothing that I want to do. So I made sure last night while I was fresh in my mind that I wrote it out on a sticky note and I placed it on my nightstand. And then that's what I took down with me today. So I don't even have to try to think of what do I want to do. So I went ahead and went on Pinterest. I love Pinterest. You'll hear me reference that a lot. It's up like Christian biblical journal prompts. It's very important to this because there's a lot of self-help ones. There are a lot of me, focus on me kind of journal prompts. And I think it's really important to make sure everything focused back on what does God do in your life? What is he teaching you? What are like things like that? Before it goes to him, it doesn't go to us. It's not a me world. And even when we try to make it a me world, it doesn't end up going the way that we want to go, because none of us can do anything in this life without the Lord. Of course, you can choose whatever. This is just my layout for journal prompt. So I grabbed some washi tape. I literally did this last night at work because we were slow for a little bit. I made the borders, and I have question 1, 2, 3, 4. This is for day 1. This will be for day 2. So I already wanted to go ahead and do 2 days ahead, so I don't have to worry about doing that. And my questions that I have written out, just for an example, and I'll list the PNG or the template that I'm using up here in the corner. Today I am grateful for ... What would I like to ask God for at this moment? 3, what has been the biggest challenge I faced this week? How can I seek strength from God? 4, which Bible verse has been guiding me recently and why? Then the next day it'll be a little different. What do I need to forgive in myself or in someone else? Then there's what are my biggest hopes and dreams and how can I entrust them to God? Where is there an area in my life where I like to see transformation? And lastly, what is God teaching me through the challenges I face? So I think those are really good journal prompts. And like I said, I got that straight off of Pinterest. So I'm about to journal for a little bit, read my Bible, and then we're going to be getting ready for the day. And next time you see me, we shall be at Michael's, period. Y'all, I'm back from Michael's. I mean, we've been back for like a day, but you know what I mean. I want to show you guys real quick the things that I got at Michael's. I did set a timer for 20 minutes because I went straight after work and I knew that Deshaun had filming to do. And so I wanted to try to be there in a respectful time, but get through there in a respectful time. And so I set a timer. I did go over it by maybe 10 minutes, but I got done before 4 o'clock, which I got off at 3. So I think that was a fair time to have spent in the craft store. But anyways, I'm going to start first with this. I got the Craft Bond Permanent Tape Runner. Now, I normally have the glue, but I decided I want to go a little different and go with the runner because I've seen a lot of craft girlies use this. And also with the glue, like when you press it down, it just gets wet and it spreads and it takes longer to dry and it's just a little bit more messy. I used something like this before and it didn't work out too well for me. Like, it would not stick, but this is a different brand, so I'm hoping that this brand will be a lot better. And after that, I went ahead and got a new crochet stick like I wanted to. This is aluminum for the same brand as the kit that I got, loops and threads. This is in a 4.5 millimeters. And so I hope this works. I heard that this one's a good grip. I was chit-chatting with a lady that normally comes on Fridays, and I was asking her if she crochets, and she says she does. She's not the biggest fan of it. She would rather knitting, but she's heard that people that like knitting aren't a fan of crochet, and people that like crochet aren't a fan of knitting. And to me, I'm like, isn't knitting harder because you're using two and you have to do that? But I learned that one is literally just to hold the yarn in place while the other one is to work, which might be better for me because I have a hard time using my fingers for the crochet because my left hand just doesn't like me. It doesn't work well with me. So it slips and I can't create that tension. So with that being said, not only did I get a hook, but I went ahead and got me some knitting needles too because this is a 5-pack and I got this for like $4 and some change. I thought, why not? I'm going to still give crochet a try because that's what I got a kit for. But then I'm also going to give a knitting a try. And I already have yarn, so I'm going to be using that. So yeah, these are the two things that I'm going to be trying. I really hope that I have the patience and the skills to be able to learn this because I think this is such a great hobby to have. As you can create beanies, you can create gloves, you can create headbands, like different things. And then just to know I can create stuff like that for my boys would just be so fulfilling for me. Then there's this new, it's probably not new, but I've seen it recently, and it is a magnet, a clay magnet that you make. Now, I've been wanting to get magnets, but I push it off because it's not necessarily a necessity, but it's something that I would like to have so we can hang stuff up on our fridge. But when I seen this and I seen how easy it can be to make make them, I was like, yeah, we gotta go to the store. We gotta add this up, see how much it will come to start it off, and it wasn't that bad. So I went ahead and got the tools for it. And starting off with that, these are the two clay colors that I got. You have like this mint green and then this like Portia red. Love these colors. These are the colors that I did end up getting. They're leaves and there's two different sizes. This was on sale for $2. I thought, why not go with something basic and also something that's on sale because I don't know if I'll like it or if I'll know how to do it completely and I won't miss out on too much money. In order to do that, you need to have the clay tools. So I went ahead and got these clay tools. These are the magnets that will go on the back of the clay. Then I got mini super glue. This is what glues the magnet to the clay. I got these mini ones, which I think are super cute, and they were fairly inexpensive. Now here's where it's like, why did you get napkins? Why? Okay, first off, look how cute these napkins are. Second off, I got napkins because I seen a hack that somebody did for these magnets. And not everybody is an artist or can paint, and that is me. Unless you're showing me directly how to make the line and what needs to go, sure, I can do that. But if I'm freestyling, yeah, it's not that great. So like, I didn't want to spend the money on the clay and these cutters, and then when I paint it, it looks like crap. So I found that what they did is they took a decorative napkin, they took their cutter, they traced it, cut it out, and then they Mod Podged it onto the clay, and it also gives it a shiny finish. And that is your design on your magnet. Is literally whatever choice of decorative napkin that you pick. Last two things that I got is one, the scissors. This kind of goes with the crochet and knitting. One thing I was struggling with when I was crocheting is that when I would cut my piece of yarn, it would fray. And then I would cut the piece that was frayed, but then it would fray again. And I'm like, why is this happening? I'm literally cutting the frayed piece. Well, I read, and it might be common sense, but I read that just regular scissors cannot cut the yarn and it will fray. And they say you need to get pointy scissors, scissors that are meant for yarn. And so that is what I did. I found a fairly inexpensive pair of scissors that are pointy and that are perfect for yarn. There again, yet again, going with the Loops and Thread brand. They're on a roll for me. Got these cute dinosaur embellishments. Now, the one thing I'm salty about is they did not have Disney cars. They had Toy Story. They had Monster Inc. But they did not have Disney cars. And I'm like, how? How can you have Toy Story and not Disney cars? And so I was a little salty because Kid loves him some cars. He has like almost the whole collection, literally. And part of it is because Deshaun loves finding it. It's like part of his childhood. And the second part is Cade really loves cars and he brings them everywhere. He was a fan of dinosaurs. He still slightly is, but it kind of transitioned over to cars. Dinosaurs are very versatile for scrapbooking and stuff like that. So I went ahead and picked these up. So that is my haul for Michael's. And in total, I spent like $38. $38 for all of that. Granted, I had a military discount and they had a 30% off of one full purchase. But still, I think that was a wonderful Michael's haul. Anything $50 and under and you get multiple things is a good buys. Try to discipline myself to not go to Michael's anytime soon, but I just really love it there. I love all the colors that you can get. You can get new things of the same things in different colors and different styles. And I love it. But I'm excited for this video in general and just getting into the hobbies. I hope you guys have been enjoying this so far. And if you are, let me know because I do plan on making more cozy hobby videos. You guys, I'm so excited because we are about to use our new KitchenAid. Let me show you right here. Look. She is a beaut. She spins too. Is so nice. And you know what we're about to make in our KitchenAid? We're gonna make homemade cinnamon rolls. I know they're gonna come out good because I'm just trusting that the KitchenAid is gonna do its magic. So yeah, we're about to make those. It's about to be super yummy. Can't wait to try it. One thing that I've been wanting to try to do more this year is bake, but mostly baking, like baking homemade things. So stuff with bread, and I see English muffins that I wanted to make. I want to make different snacks for Kay that are healthier. So that is definitely a goal in this KitchenAid that we got. Let me first get my apron on because we can't do this baking without my apron. How gorgeous strawberries. I love strawberries, and if this doesn't tell you that I'm ready for spring, then I don't know what does. This is a Kate Spade apron. Found it at TJ Maxx for like $14. I got to tie it a little bit over the bump. Here is the apron. To give you a better look. Gorge. Love her. Okay, so we got the apron, the KitchenAid, and all the ingredients, and we got new baking pans. What? This is sturdy. Okay, we have our active yeast, the sugar, and whole milk. It makes it nice because we already buy whole milk for Cade, so I didn't have to buy like a extra milk that we don't already have. Now we're gonna activate the dough, or activate the yeast. Okay, I have my extra dry yeast, and I never realized how weird it looks. Like, it almost looks like, it's gonna sound nasty, like little worms or something, or like, I don't know. So here's one. Only 1 teaspoon of sugar. We're gonna warm up the milk. It has to be about 110 degrees. So at that milk, at that 110 degrees, we're gonna mix it together and then let it sit for 10 minutes until it's foamy on top. So we're gonna mix it. Here's for the best part. Look at her. We have our dry ingredients in here. We have the ones already listed. Now we're about to plug it in. Ooh, look! If you hear, that is Kate and Deshaun playing football in the back. Whoa, look at how she's mixing. That is so gorgeous, so smooth. Look, and it can go fast, just like that, but maybe we don't want it that fast. All right, here's the active yeast. I'm about to add this in. To mix until well blended. Okay, so now we got it all blended, and now we have to knead it for 7 minutes at medium speed. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm loving this KitchenAid because I feel like I'm barely putting in the work, but it is doing such a good job. Ready! Ready, team! Come on, get ready! Ready, team! Ready, team! Go, 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 go! Okay, I have it formed into a ball. I have it sitting right here in the sunroom. It's supposed to be in a warm spot. And so this is where the sun's hitting. I'm keeping it there. It has to sit and rise for an hour, hour and a half, which is crazy. It's like you need to have patience when you do bread like stuff, because I don't want to wait an hour and a half, but I have to watch it double in size, and then I get to do the fun part and make the filling and the wrap it, and it's just gonna be it's gonna be so good. So until then, I'm going to tidy up the kitchen, tidy up the house, because we have some guests coming over. Deshaun is also making a focaccia, cinnamon focaccia, so we'll see how that turns out, huh, Deshaun? You think it's gonna turn out good? We'll see. That is a wrap. We are done with our baking. The kitchen was an absolute mess after we got done with everything. Deshaun made, how do you say it? Focaccia cinnamon bread, which was so bomb. Everyone loved it. And then I made homemade cinnamon rolls, which were really good as well. You could tell one of them was bigger than the others because it didn't cook all the way through as the other ones did. But the taste, I see why the title is the best cinnamon rolls, because they were really good. And then on top of that, for dinner, we made chicken parmesan with fettuccine noodles, and that was super yum too. I got that from a recipe in a magazine at work. Yeah, so we had a lot of cleanup to do. I did that. These dishes here, they're air drying because I really don't feel like hand drying them right now. But I am just so proud of the accomplishments and all the different hobbies that I accomplished throughout this week. And I can't wait to keep on doing new hobbies, doing the same hobbies, but learning and getting better. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. Deuces.